Well, the difference between Trump and Oprah as public figures is that Oprah's products aren't as shoddy as Trump's. She doesn't give up on things as easily as Trump. Like, her projects speak to her core competencies, like the book club or the magazine or the network.
They're all still there.
They're all still there because she's a generally more competent and attentive person than Trump. But it's the same sort of thing where it's you put your branding on everything that you personally like, and that's how you affect the world around you, which
the greatest
kind of portends badly for a political figure.
Yeah.
You know,
it's the opposite of politics.
Isn't O magazine like every cover of O magazine is her?
It's been around
awesome.
for 20 years.
I would do that, but
it's been around for 20 years, and every single issue has had a picture.
It's been around for 20 years.
I don't know, something like that.
No,
it's got to be
like
that
less
long.
than that. But
it's long as hell.
But you know how people say, like, well, correctly so, the problem with Republican politics isn't Trump. Trump is just the manifestation of everything they wanted. Well, culturally, too. Trump is like a shitty huckster who sells you gray meat with his name on it, and water that he tells you is better than anyone else's, and sticks his stupid name on some shitty glass of steel monstrosities and whatever credit bubble. But, yeah, it's worse than a lot of other people who do the same thing. But the issue is not that it's shoddy, it's that it's sort of monstrous for one person to control this wealth and production and brand it with themselves. And to that end, Oprah is the same type of symptom, that she is a more competent and generally
slightly less malevolent,
hateful person.
Yeah,
but there's still like a chintzy narcissism of just being that type of person. And it's not just Oprah's fault, or it's not just Trump's fault. It's that we have this rotten fucking capitalist culture. But I mean, really, when you come down to it, what's the difference between Trump University and fucking Dr. Phil or Dr.
Or The
Oz
Secret.
or The Secret or any of this?
It's all snake oil.
Yeah, to your point, like, and you know, I'm paraphrasing arguments other people or critiques other people have made of Oprah, but like in a way, because she is not, you know, as malevolent or hateful or poisonous a figure as Trump, it's like it's almost more insidious in a way, because like all of the ideology, like, or the sort of self-help ideology that she preaches on her show is all about reforming you individually to better fit in with the rotten conditions of the world. Like,
exactly.
I hate to use as a sorry, no opinion. Sorry to use the new N word. It is very neoliberal. It is a very neoliberal ideology, even if it is not political as such.
Yes.
It has a very strong political valence, especially like if you consider things like The Secret is literally all about the power of positive thinking to change the circumstances around you.
Yeah.
That like
collective action has no place.
Yeah, exactly. That like you are constantly being acted on by these forces larger than yourself, and like it's just all about, you know, sort of comforting yourself,
remembering your spirit.
Yeah, spirit, or like this idea about like living your truth or things like that, where everything is just hyper individualized and focused, and it's just like I said, it's not like this, like the message of Trump is just one of pure avarice and you know, just grotesquerie. Oprah's message is one of like nice. It's like nice, and it's about making yourself and like, you know, the world better. I'm sure like they believe it's a positive effect on the world if they act positively individually. But I gotta say, the sum total of all of this stuff and the medical quackery, let's not forget that, has been it has had a terrible effect on our culture overall.
It's furthered the splintering and the alienation and the destruction of any kind of political horizon, and the obliteration of any idea that people can come together and change the terrain of the world. The Trump presidency is this massive violence onto America's political scene, and it's creating these new avenues of things that could previously never have been considered. And some of them are very, very, very bad, like, you know, genuine lockstep fascism in the streets, or complete collapse, or maybe re-emerging socialism, knock on wood. But one of the worst ones, not one of the better ones, is this thing where people just, okay, my choice is which celeb's brand do I prefer? And then we all individually make the choices of which celebrity brand is more amenable to us. And that's the dark future of the Oprah presidency.